Hello, greetings. This is me again, Zara Joel. So I couldn't take it. I had to go live stream again on Facebook. Yes, I cannot take this. Human feelings you should have regard for. Those of you who are Muslims, sorry if this is going to hurt you, but as I'm very concerned about, I'm also concerned, and about a false prophet and the psychological pain I've been going through. एक तो पागल कर दिया कराची में रह के. I went insane. Another thing is this, it's hurting me like anything. So the English common law has something for distress like nervous shock and all this. I don't know how if it reaches something like if, but I think uh, I would like to bring a reform in these cases. Although some Muslims might not like this, you kill if if the Muslim leader finds out that we have left Islam, we can be executed, right? Do you have any idea what it is, how important life is? We are peace-loving people and empathetic. That's why anger, because of hurt, comes out. So just because I show my feelings doesn't mean I am an angry or bad person. I mean, if I do bad, I do regret it. I do feel guilty. But it's not like for 1400 years I deceived someone. So on Dystopia to Reason, Salim Bhai also came, Salim Lalani, about His Highness Aga Khan. And I think we should do something. So about these, we shouldn't kill them or anything. See, I don't approve of killing, but hopefully that they would leave. Like for example, let's say like Salim Lalani has been doing this, right? Awareness against Aga Khan. So what would be the solution for this is to either get all the most Ismailis to leave and see the truth at least, or that he himself feels something, we just hoping that he is a better man, a better human being from all these imams, and he's not even from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad. So maybe he just held on to this to help. Now he was, or maybe it is because money. I can understand rich people being weak. This doesn't mean we go killing. So, because His Highness Aga Khan, I've never heard him kill anyone. Not that this kind of news has never come to me, although he may be whatever he may be, that Mr. Salim Lalani may be 100% right about him. But then even Prophet Muhammad was like this, a false prophet, which I can see through the Quran ayats and all contradictions and all unfairness from one side. Everything has come now, and how unfair it has been to the idol worshippers. Now I realize, right? So what the solution could be that I also am spreading awareness against this false prophet, showing you, and it's very, very terrible on me, Because, like they say, fools never learn. I was so brainwashed and so emotionally in this, in the sense that at least it wasn't showing to the outside world, but when it came on my religion, I had to leave my loved one, uh, you know, and I succeeded. Somehow God graced me. Otherwise, I could never live without my family, friend, teacher whom I adored, Miss Asteria Disa. So the solution would be that in His Highness Aga Khan, when this awareness is raised, that they would leave this imamat and Shia Islam altogether. Hope he steps down, right? With some honor. Like it says, he's 84, 85 years old. We've looked up to him, even though I was not an Ismaili, but Trevor Shia. I felt that some of us felt that he was very organized in his Jamaat and all this. Anyhow, good things about Ismailis are Agha Khanis are very sharif, very decent people. No Agha Khani male ever in Karachi even gave me problems, or even became my friend, and that gave me a hard time that I have to then see that his life is settled and all this. So just platonic friendship, and then of course eventually the man can have feelings or the woman in friendships, even platonic friendships. So Agha Khanis are very decent people, very decent, very progressive, very peaceful, and Agha Khan has given them education. Like I was watching the positive side of the video of Agha Khanis long time ago. So lady, Agha Khani lady was saying that at least he's educated us. He saved his people from this African tyrant dictator. So like that, he also has influence and all. Hopefully, let's hope that His Highness Agha Khan has that honor to step down and one day say that I don't, give my resignation and I dissolve the Ismailiyat. Like Jiddu Krishnamurti did. He dissolved the order of the star. They, the Theosophy school wanted to make him a world teacher. But finally he stepped down. He said, today, truth is a pathless way, right? And you can read his quote on that. So I'm looking forward to His Highness Agha Khan to step down and dissolve this Ismailiyat altogether. And be honorable enough to do it, right? So that much, let's see if he does it. Hoping he would. And he can still help, but not as an imam anymore. Let's see if this happens, because this religion is really, you see the discrepancies, the mess I am in, the pain I go through again and again, and then something happens, like, oh my God, still the conditioning. Did I really see this? Because in certain ways, I'm not a perfect, I'm not articulate, or I'm not like that, right? Like the other ex-Muslims are on YouTube, they have followers. Anyways, they did help me in certain ways, and some of them, but not all of them. Now, some of them have gone against the Hindu religion, dharma, and all this. So as long as a Sanatan Dharma doesn't impose their Sanatan Dharma on others and they don't kill people, that's okay, because I heard even Paramahamsa Vishwananda saying that we don't force people, neither do we go after and kill people. They don't force people, let alone kill people. So I don't know who these Sanatan Dharmis are trying to influence these, in a very strong manner. Like one was, now she's a lady and she apologized, so I don't want to say much about her on YouTube. May God bless her and also lead her on, to show her that some people I was a Shia, so ex-Muslim, and ex-Shia. I'm listening to now what this person I used to look up to, Agha Khan. And what was before, who the Agha Khan was before, from the Almut time, Agha Khan. I've forgotten his name. And then, but they all got killed. So it's a very, very tragic story. They all got killed and everything. And then the first Agha Khan was that he wouldn't give his daughter to a servant worker to get married, right? So about Islam, we say that everyone is equal. Why not bring the slave to that position where you can marry him, his daughter, and why not? A slave can become a king. What's in all this? So we thought in Islam there was equality, but His Highness Agha Khan the first, really, what he did in India was, and it's not that it is against Islam. You find out what Islam really is. If we were told that they free slaves and all this, and slavery is not in Islam, then what are these slave girls? And all married women are forbidden, except maybe this accent now coming on me. So I think, shouldn't we, I don't know how to say this all the time, I'm begging for a better articulation and command over this English language. And even Urdu, I really cannot talk properly. So you'll have to bear with me like this. And so what the case against the Prophet Muhammad and his religion. This does not mean that I'm telling people to go out and kill. This is absolutely not what I want, right? Because he's the one. We want to bring great people up, who have fallen and trampled upon. And what he showed mercy, Prophet and all this. Why? You be like grass, humble, that even they pee on you. Shri Ravi Shankar said this. You be that humble. That is a man. That is a human being. Humility, great human being, I tell you, great. Not only a human being, but a great human being. But this Prophet calling himself mercy and then saying, oh, this one is after me and my wives were annoying me, so all of a sudden I do this. And then his grandson also, I put the case on Hussein. And I do this alone. Hussein ibn Ali and the Yazid case. And I see, and oh my God, it's hurting my bone, this, that. And then someone, some ex-Muslim coming and saying, oh, she talking about her health. Oh, you have a nervous, I want to throw up this religion. I find out, as I find out, other eyes come in contradiction. I want to throw up. I have a nervous breakdown. So, did I ever say to you people, if you have a nervous breakdown, please go, if someone torturing you or something because of something, and it is not your fault, please let us make this kind of justice system that available to you is the caring police come, you know, health, then you go to, not to go to hospital. So like Ji Kong master, he say some people, one master say, some people not have money, not have time to go to work. Where they end up? They are at home suffering in pain like I am. So do this Qigong. But for me, it is very, very late. Still I try little. That's why I'm saying also that this, not a lot, this religion which has misguided people through and through. So do you care for the truth, justice, and humanity to heal the wounds? Or are you creating more problems? And, with this religion, this prophet, I true, if you believe in one God and not to believe in idols and not to leave these idols alone, right? If they are not beneficial, they are not harmful. But there are some Muslims in this prophet very, very harmful. So I don't know whether we put, I think I put Muhammad as a cult leader, please, because I look at the wounds of people and the misguidance, spiritual misguidance, everything. Like that is in this criminal, he cult leader. And from his progeny and Muslims who follow his teaching, like kill people if they oppose him, they are criminals. They tell you, no, we are not criminals. We don't want your worship. No ex-Muslim want your worship. So I think this person coming to here, cult leader, he's not alive now, and concerns or a British way, or if they are hearing European, the world must come together, make a law that this cult leader and this religion bad for children, bad for women, men, humanity, and take action. Now, some of you tell me, if India cult leader take action, please. And not to say not take action. Very, very harmful. Cult leaders are very harmful, and I'm having nervous breakdowns, and I'm in perpetual nervous breakdown actually, and this is giving me more like throwing up, nervous shock. Has left me in a nervous shock. I don't know, traumatized, how long this will take for me to recover from this. Some people sensitive. They're different. So one of them, I'm sensitive, and I'm saying I'm sensitive, and I don't want to see anyone in my position right now, the way I am, and have been living my life. So I have to take action, and I have to bring my voice out. I don't care what you say about me. Some of you out there, who do I think I am? I'm a human being, and I believe in ending sufferance of human beings. So if you want to go hit India for, this and that, all cult leaders, all these cult religions should be banned, I tell you. My proposal, I think that His Highness, not from, thank God, not from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad, he may have some integrity to step down now, as he is um, also, 85 years old, and he was not from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad. So he will have some integrity. Hopefully. I looked up to him. I saw him as an affectionate, very well organized, honest, and I trusted him. So, but you see, I don't know why I cannot call him. I think for that respect, some people loved him, respected him, and we still fools, fools, fools. So one day I hope that Ismailism will disintegrate. I mean, I cannot do anything about. I can just appeal to the Muslim leaders, and like His Highness Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia also trying to bring reform. So, like that again. See, one man get up in Saudi Arabia. We never realized, never thought, never dreamt that someone in Saudi Arabia will get up to reform Islam and try to disintegrate this Wahhabism. But it happened. So let's see, one day, even His Highness, because really I feel he from this British side have now, even British feel sorry for what they did years back, 100 years they were ruling the world, and then now, and my father tell me, they resign, they have some integrity, some wrong, even a wrong blame on them, they step down. Some Britishers like that they resign. We, our people, not resign. Feel no shame. So I could never imagine. But what happened that I hear, and this really a great step towards a great change for humanity. Sufferance and misguidance and all this. And Shaitan coming and Shaitan here and Shaitan there. No, we create our own evil. Because that is Satan's story in the Quran also, let alone the Bible. Not it making sense, not making sense. I try to go to high irfaniyat, spiritual gnosis. Still I not find proper. I don't find it. Senseless story. It's not a true story, really. So, please, so this is why risking my life, but there's certain changes coming. Let's see if this pain, humanity has suffered a lot, even the body. So a lady, I was told from Dystopia to Reason channel that a lady has gotten up, a Bori lady, to stop this FGM. But it failed in India, failed to convince Modi somehow. So that really, really sad for us. And I feel like crying now, but the tears are not coming. And so, what is a human? I am not ashamed to show my feelings here. I should not be ashamed and should not feel sorry. So, if any of you telling me that why I doing this, I say I care for you people too. You pointing fingers at me. See how then I telling you honestly what this Mufti coming, what to Ghalib Kamal, some moment coming, what reason giving? Terrible. It is, it make me angry and then I laugh because why should I cry now? I'm in nervous shock. If I cry, I get the terrible headaches. So please come out of, dissolve this. You can, for your, if you are still, no one is forcing you to make a change immediate. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes they say if you leave smoking cold turkey, it's better. Sometimes they say slowly leaving it is better. I don't know, it's different for different people. So you can go, Shias even, I'm not just saying do it for you, you see what is best for you. But please don't encourage people to this religion because as for going astray, Satan, Adam was the first, even though God was there. And the wisdom of God, don't tell me about the wisdom of God. Because anyways we don't get the wisdom of God, even in this religion. Some things we are told we leave it to God, God knows best. Some things Prophet Muhammad himself knows best with his God. These mystical letters, even some say that only Muhammad and Allah know, only Allah know, and Muhammad don't know, but he was given, and all this, what this? Let's come to first what we actually for sure know. And if we don't know about something, we should say we don't know. There is not much evidence to give us about your prophethood, right? Let's be honest with ourselves instead of going into some cult leaders. You know how they brainwash and emotionally and turn around. Oh, don't ask me. I know now. But I'm still in a shock to grasp the whole thing. And misleading, cheating. It is a great crime. You know what? Also, this lady, she writes in her book, Great Crime Against Humanity. Dr. Suzanne Chomsky, right? In her book, The Revelation or Revelation, it is a great crime. But this does not mean that we don't want deaths. We want reform, reformed, transformed people, human beings. So, death, killing, and fighting. You know, when I'm weak, I want to fight. I want to my crackhead abuse. But when I remember the time when I was not like this, not, oh, bad word coming. Weakness, not a hand lifted. A hand is only lifted when you are weak. At another. This I'm telling my sister also. Okay, so books. Looking at Dr. Suzanne Chomsky, it is a great crime, really. She says something about, so her books are here, you can Google search, but I had her revelation. Revelation book, whether it's The Revelation or Revelation. Sorry, I cannot remember properly. This problem with my memory. Now this I feel should not be done, and someone should get up now and raise a voice, not a hand. Okay, I do abuse and all this, and now Azan start here, and it's a Ramadan, so I better go now. Thank you. I have to raise a voice, a reminder always for the sensitive people, for the weak people who cannot take this. It could have killed me. I don't know how I am alive. So people like me, or even worse in my condition, I cannot think because it hurt me, you see. So please, let's take action, and a positive one with lots of patience that we've had and you have had. Thank you so much.